Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me and allowing me to continue to be your daily advocate. If you're new here or you're not subscribed for any reason, please do me a huge favor and hit the subscribe button. Thank you to all of you who have been watching and following me for so long. It truly means a lot, and I'm glad that I can be this person.
President Joe Biden is set to sign an executive order this week that will outline the US government's strategy for cryptocurrencies. I thought he forgot about this, guys. It seems like he woke up from his sleep and then he remembered it finally, right? So we see right here that what? Regulations are upcoming. Up on the horizon, we see it, guys. Very so clear. Now prepare. If you go right here, as Biden sets his sights on regulating crypto, industry analysts fear innovation will suffer. Will it really suffer? Why? Because how will these big institutions pile in if the rules are not clear? Setting people familiar with the administration plans, Bloomberg said the order will direct federal agencies to examine potential regulatory changes and then report back to the White House later this year. The order is also expected to address the possibility of a US central bank digital currency or CBDC. Again, what have we been talking about since 2020, guys? And carve out regulatory rules for individuals, agencies, including the state and commerce departments, right? So basically, what do we see? CBDCs are coming into play as well, guys. Now look at this. Securities and Exchange Commissioner Chair Gary Gensler referred to the crypto market as the Wild West. But Brad Garlinghouse stated that the crypto market is not in the Wild West, right? A lot of these coins, 99% of these useless coins, will have to go away, guys, because they're useless, right? Ripple basically stated that they're solving a real world issue, problem. We see here from Ripple themselves, the slow rollout of that stimulus payments underscored the potential benefits of CBDCs. Using digital currencies, governments could jumpstart their economies by instantly delivering much needed financial relief to citizens. Again, Ripple comes into it once again, guys. It's hilarious because they talk about central bank digital currencies, right? XRP is one of the fastest digital assets, so it could help bridge and facilitate stimulus and cross-border payments to whoever needs financial aid instantly. So we see the narratives. We see the narratives in play. We see that a lot of what? Central bank digital currency talks, right? Endless potential, basically. Look at this. This is Ripple stating it, guys. We at Ripple believe that governments should enable CBDCs to their fullest capabilities. Look at this. The next wave of financial inclusion and innovation is what? They're telling us it's the central bank digital currencies. So what will bridge them all, right? Which coin will do that? Because they need a bridge. It'll be XRP. It's very simple, it's very easy. Now, Richard Hardest tweeted out, will the Biden law seize everyone's Celsius BlockFi Nexo? Will it teach them meaning of not your keys, not your coins? I hope not. Seems really smart to hold your own keys, right? So you don't have to beg for your own money. Again, guys, remember to remove your XRP or Bitcoin or Ethereum, whatever coins you do hold, remove it from these shady exchanges, put them in a cold storage or any other wallet you guys know of, right? I do have a ledger affiliate link down in the description, so you guys can go ahead and buy one if you guys do not already own one. Look, guys, we see where it's heading to, right? We see the narratives. Now, quickly, guys, Eleanor tweeted out, in case anyone read this and thought it was true, a Ripple spokesperson confirmed to me that the rumors related to an imminent settlement are inaccurate, right? If you go here, but is it really? Ripple XRP lawsuit may end. Whales keep buying XRP. Look at this, guys. That's all you need to know. Remember, not what they say, but watch what they do. Now look what they're doing. The whales are literally accumulating while everyone is in panic and fear. But remember, isn't this interesting? Regulations, right? Executive order. What do we see right here? Is there a possibility that it's all going to happen at a big bang? It's all going to be taking place like a big bang, right? Explosion, per se. Now, sources on the matter reported that the company and SEC have reached a settlement agreement. One of the sources added that the official announcement about the deal will be made next week. Now, next week, which correlates with what? You don't say. You do not say, huh? Interesting stuff, to say the least. Now, the source seems to be XRP Productions. Now everyone thinks XRP Productions is a satire Twitter account, he's joking and all these things, right? Or is he? The world may never know, guys. The world may never know. Garlinghouse said the agency expects to lose some lawsuits. It is not yet known whether Gensler is referring to the Ripple case, right? But we know they are, guys. We know the deals, right? Now, we got the crisis up on the horizon from Gray Jaspy. Ah, yes, that term. Liquidity crisis will be the next talking points you hear everywhere when everything begins. Remember, everything that has happened over the last 2 years is leading to those two words, right? Liquidity crisis. Listen to this. If this continues, every commercial short hedge forward sale in commodities where commercials and significantly net short could explode as commercials fail to meet margin calls. This started as a supply shock and is now a large growing liquidity crisis. Caution. Again, liquidity crisis. We have been talking about that, right? The XRP community has been talking about all of this before. Is that not crazy? Seems like it. From digital perspectives, liquidity, global liquidity crisis. Here we go again. Listen very carefully.
Fiasco. A lot of people, I mean, well, if you're under 50, you probably never heard of it. And if you're over 50, you may barely recall it, but I lived through it. I negotiated that bailout. And we were hours away from closing every market in the world. That didn't happen because we did the bailout, but it was a close run thing, as Wellington said. And we were hours away from shutting every market in the world. Now, we realized, it's a hedge fund, was over leveraged. Okay, fine. But it started with Russia. It started on August 17th, 1998, when Russia defaulted on their internal external debt and devalued the currency. And then that started a cascade because, Credit Suisse was a big underwriter of Russian bonds. We had some long-term capital, but we didn't lose money. We didn't lose that much money in Russian bonds. We lost money on everything else, on $1.4 trillion worth of derivatives when spreads widened because it was a full-scale global liquidity crisis. But it started with Russia. It did not start in Greenwich, Connecticut. It just ended up there. My point being, here we go again.
Interesting. It started in Russia. And here we go again. Guys, something seems to be up on the horizon, but wait! What comes into play again from Ripple? Oh my. Right, they talk about liquidity. Remember, on-demand liquidity. On-demand liquidity. When there's a systemic, XRP will be used when there's a systemic collapse. If you go to the next week, we do not make these things up from Crypto Airy. The future is liquid. Ripple's liquidity hub. Everything's about what? Liquidity. As we have been talking about, guys.
Coming in 2022 and beyond, at Ripple, we're building Liquidity Hub. Once launched, Ripple's Liquidity Hub platform will enable companies to seamlessly access crypto from a variety of venues. The product will support a turnkey integration and allow companies to offer their end customers the ability to buy, sell, and hold crypto. Enterprises will be able to maintain separate accounts via Ripple's custody solution and monitor and analyze transactions.
Basically, it's literally a liquidity hub, guys. Coming when? 2022. What else do we see happening in 2022? Like regulations, and then possibly people are now saying liquidity crisis. Come on, guys, just add it up together. Again, from the real Kiyosaki. Do you have a plan B? We are in the biggest bubble in world history. Bubbles in stocks, real estate, commodities, and oils, right? Possible depression with hyperinflation. What have we been talking about? The Great Depression, but not now. Before 2025, guys. I don't think it's going to happen right now. We need to first see things keep on going higher and higher and higher. Northman Traders tweet out, the last time wheat was this high, the global financial crisis ensued. Guys, look at this. This was in 2008. Collapse or recession, right? Crash. Again, we are at those levels once.
So enjoy your day, everybody. I'm always here for you. Leave any comments or questions below and be sure to subscribe. But thanks, everybody. I really appreciate you. Enjoy your day, and I always have your back. So thanks so much, everybody.